Today, we will feature the incredible performances of Shohei Ohtani, who is putting on a batting display just like a hit machine, the phenomenal pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and other Japanese major leaguers. This is a story about Yoshinobu Yamamoto. On June 28, Japan time, Yoshinobu Yamamoto of the Dodgers started an away game against the Padres. He pitched brilliantly, giving up only 2 runs in 6 innings to earn his 8th win of the season, contributing greatly to the team's victory. In this particular game, which is quite rare when Yamamoto is on the mound, the Dodgers' batting lineup scored a massive number of runs, giving him a huge lead to work with. After the game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto was asked about his mindset when he has no run support versus when he has massive run support, and this was his comment. Of course, there is a slight difference. However, even after we gain a huge lead, I try not to focus too much on the score, and I always make a conscious effort to step onto the mound with the mindset that it is still a tight, close game. We can truly understand that Yoshinobu Yamamoto's greatness lies not only in his performance on the mound, but also in his mental approach before he even steps out there. When he goes to the mound, regardless of whether his team is leading or if it is a tight game, he always maintains the awareness of a high-pressure, close-score situation. This is something that is not easily accomplished. An average pitcher might end up giving up a lot of runs the moment the run differential widens, but Yoshinobu Yamamoto displayed his usual excellent pitching. With Roki Sasaki having pitched the previous day and finishing with many areas to improve, there must have been high expectations placed on Yamamoto. However, he beautifully lived up to those expectations and delivered exactly the job that was required of him. Witnessing Yamamoto's pitching makes me realize once again that while velocity is important for a pitcher, above all else, pitching accuracy and command are what matter the most. He was painting the corners, aiming precisely at the very edges of the strike zone, and even the pitches that were called balls missed the zone by only a hair. He showcased a wizard-like performance, controlling not only his fastball but also all of his other pitch types completely at will. I feel that he has shown a perfect example to children all over the world that command is the most vital point for a pitcher. With this victory, Yoshinobu Yamamoto has reached his 8th win of the season. In Major League Baseball, the quality of the pitching performance during an outing is valued much more than the number of wins, so there is no need to obsess over the win column, but Yamamoto's pitching this time was truly magnificent. I hope he will aim even higher in his next start and show us another ultimate pitching performance. Next is the topic of Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani, who batted first as the designated hitter in the same Padres game where Yoshinobu Yamamoto started, recorded 2 hits and contributed to the team's victory. His sharp hit to right field and his skillful base hit to center field really prove that his new batting style, which has transformed him into a hit machine, is working perfectly. After a long-term batting slump, he has completely recovered by using a relaxed batting approach. In the batter's box, he maintains a completely tension-free stance, and he executes his swing effortlessly without any unnecessary force. For difficult pitches, he hits line drive singles reminiscent of Ichiro, and for sweet pitches, he drives them out of the park for home runs just like he always has. The benefit of this relaxed batting approach is that it allows him to calmly judge the pitches thrown by the pitcher. Because of this, we can expect a reduction in strikeouts, and in situations where he is deep in the count, the lack of tension makes it much easier for him to adjust to tough pitches. Even against difficult balls, making a sharp swing without unnecessary force will likely increase the number of times his hits turn into line drive home runs. Seeing Shohei Ohtani perform such magnificent batting brings a sense of relief. His true self has finally returned. When that happens, other players will also be stimulated by his performance and begin to thrive. In other words, from now on, the Dodgers will surely see an increase in their wins. We must keep our eyes glued to Shohei Ohtani moving forward. Now, we will cover the performances of other Japanese major leaguers on June 28, Japan time. Seiya Suzuki of the Cubs hit a home run for the second consecutive game in an away matchup against the Brewers. During this series against the Brewers, Suzuki has blasted 2 home runs. The first one was off a slider from Miji Oroski, which he drove into the right central stands closer to center field. The second one was off a 96.8 miles per hour four-seam fastball on the outside high corner from Kyle Harrison, which he smashed into the right field stands for a go-ahead 2-run home run. Looking at this result, I felt a new realm of possibility for Suzuki. He is basically a pull hitter, and even when he hits home runs, he is a player who mostly drives them from center to the left field direction. However, both of his home runs in the series against the Brewers went from center to the right field direction. If he becomes capable of doing this consistently, Suzuki's home run count will surely grow even further. However, the concern is that he sometimes struggles to reset his mindset smoothly. When strikeouts pile up, he can occasionally go completely cold for the rest of that game, but I want him to adopt an attitude of completely forgetting past failures as things of the past. With the exceptional batting sense he possesses, I believe we can absolutely expect 40 or even 50 home runs from him as a right-handed hitter. I hope Suzuki maintains this great form and keeps producing home runs in bunches. Masataka Yoshida of the Red Sox started as the leadoff designated hitter at home, delivering a 2-hit, 1 RBI performance that included his second home run of the season. His hitting is undoubtedly the real deal, especially after blasting a leadoff home run off the Yankees' powerhouse pitcher, Cole. With the Red Sox, he has struggled to showcase his signature batting style and has often been left out of the starting lineup. However, seeing Masataka Yoshida being utilized as the leadoff hitter at this juncture made me feel that this is a batting order that suits him perfectly. While he might not be classified as a pure power hitter, he can still hit home runs and is highly dependable for base hits. I have come to believe that it is highly appropriate to utilize a hitter like Yoshida in the number 1 spot. By having him function as the leadoff hitter, it creates a strong connection within the Red Sox lineup, and I feel it will boost their run-scoring capacity. When the Red Sox insert Yoshida into the lineup in the future, I sincerely hope they will bat him in the number 1 spot. That is all for today. Thank you very much.